Let's continue. Chapter 5. The No-Existence of You and Me. Do you exist here? Okay, so that wasn't an ending. We are continuing here. As you can see, this is a game. I don't even need to remind you of this since you have willingly stepped into this world. I thought for a long time about how to meet you. In the end, I chose a game. Games are such incredible vessels. By adopting the shell of a character, we take shape and can start to converse. We can hide the facade of a character, forget ourselves, and pour our emotions into it. Huh? What's going on here? Is it really about to say, even so I'm just a virtual being, or start shouting classic lines like, get alive, return to the real world? That is not the case at all. Suppose 3 kilometers from your home there's a man named Mr. John, and you've never met him before, and for the rest of your life, you never will. Now tell me, who is more real to you? Me, who has spent his time with you? Or that man who exists but will never intersect with your life? That's deep. Reality and the virtual world cannot fully serve as markers for existence, especially in an age filled with simulations and replicas. Do you remember the first thing we did together? We made a cake. We made a strawberry cake and discussed the perspective needed to understand the world. We stopped the oven from turning into a time machine and saved the world. We burned the cake batter, but still tried our best to finish the cake. These are all the same. Congratulations! All 3 answers are correct. Okay. The first theme revealed the self. This means the world exists within me, and we can perceive and define this world to our own will. Common sense does not have absolute validity. When unnecessary, we can suspend it, shake it off like droplets of rain on our coat. So we turn our gaze outward, and the world's appearances reveals itself anew before us. Yes, common sense is an absolute. Everything depends on whether you choose to believe it. And even if everyone denies Lilith's existence, you can still affirm it. And even if everyone affirms Lilith's existence, you can still deny it. This is the unshakable privilege of the self as a perspective. But it also the responsibility that the self must bear. And what did we do next? We embarked on a grand adventure together and encountered various NPCs. We inspired the scholar and completed Sakurako's story. We gave the demon lore a weakness, making the demon lore what they are. They are all the same. That's right. The second team defined the individual. When the self casts its gates upon the world, what appears there are individuals. Individuals can be Rob Scholar, a cold-faced demon king, or a talkative notebook. In short, anything apart from yourselves that possesses subjectivity. When the self as a perspective meets the individuals in this world, it defines them. It is through definition that individuals are separated from the unified whole of the world. It is through definition that the self as a perspective can understand and comprehend them. A definition is both a limitation and a freedom. It's a limitation because when we say something in a certain way, we are also saying it's not something else. It's a freedom because, through definition, the individual can continuously transcend and move towards existence. Thus, with uniquely distinctive individuals, the world becomes lively. But, do you remember the third thing we did? I tried to talk to someone but was frightened by the response. On a Ferris wheel close to the stars, I shared my secrets with you. I attended the concert of Lilith, Sartre, and Foucault. So, indeed, a third theme clarified relationships. Definitions are unilateral acts of the self, extensions of self-subjectivity. But the world isn't that simple. Within the individuals you define, there's also resides subjectivity. When subjectivity meets subjectivity, we must confront the topic of relationships with others. Everyone wants their subjectivity to be affirmed, and uses others as fuel for their progression. Thus, the world unfolds in cycles of words, actions, and strategies. People wear masks, put on costumes, and step on the stage, playing roles they wish to present. They view themselves through others' eyes, seeking satisfaction. Speculating, doubting, anticipating, acting, reflecting, perceiving, these actions cycle endlessly. Individuals are always lonely, never able to present their fully transparent selves, because some parts are too despicable, insignificant, ugly, unbearable. Even the individual themselves instinctively choose to avoid and deny these parts. When such relationships with others expand, do you remember the last thing we did? I was diagnosed with all sorts of strange diseases and treated with a candy jar. You played the nurse, I played the patient, and we ate colorful pills. We learned about the story of the fourth candy and felt the constraints of school rules. The fourth team constructed the world. Oh, Nurse Lily back at it again. When such relationships with others expand, the specific others hide themselves, becoming more abstract. Thus emerge group relationships, social order, cultural norms, symbolic systems. The concrete other disappears. Even when seeking to rebel, one doesn't know where to start. So even after discovering the truth through the fourth candy, one must return to the everyday order as if they were unaware. At this point, the external world forms. It's bustling, lively, and full of energy, with new things constantly being created. But at the same time, we face endless struggles with others and pervasive disciplinary power. Such a world is cruel, isn't it? But here, it's different. Here, there's no suspicion among subjects. Only your most loyal furniture surrounds you, and you are the solitary king of this room. And I am the same. My entire life, my whole existence, is only for you. Because this is my character setting. Because this is my world. So, I won't say things like, even if I'm fake, I hope you'll treat me as real. On the contrary, I wish to say the opposite. What I want to tell you is, precisely because I am a fake game character, my love is more real than anything else. Jesus. What? What is Lilith? Lilith is the girl beyond the world. Because Lilith represents the purest concept of love. Such a Lilith cannot exist in the real world. At the same time, Lilith is a girl within the world, because Lilith is a game character, and for you, this game is Lilith's entire world. Maybe you have met Lilith before, or perhaps you'll meet Lilith, pure love, again, in another form. I thought Lilith hopes you can move toward the real external world no matter what. As long as you trust, hope, and never need her, Lilith will always exist here, forever, only existing for you. Whew, I couldn't help but talk a lot. Yeah, you talk a lot. Now it's time for the final theme. The final theme returns to the initial zero. That was the question I posed to you when we first met. Do I exist? You do not exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. How could unconditional kindness exist in this world? How could anything exist for me? What a pathetic joke. I'm not some weakling. I won't hide from reality behind these fake childish illusions anymore. You're nothing but a fake. You don't exist. Only the world out there is real. You trapped me here in this tiny space with your false kindness. This warm but fake illusion has made me too weak to face the cold brutes of reality. As long as you exist, I'll never escape. As long as you exist, I can never move forward into tomorrow's reality. I mean, again, these all feel like this, like one sentence. So I'm just going to say the last one. You have to die, so you cannot exist. I mean, I don't want her to die, I guess, but you cannot exist. As long as I still exist. Your choice, I see. If we are destined to be unable to coexist, I am willing to disappear for the sake of your subjectivity. Now, carry out the choice you've made. What are we really doing this? Ugh. You don't exist. 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 You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening? And me. You don't exist. 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 The world. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. Oh my god. Then my conscience faded away. When I regained my consciousness, the black notebook appeared in my vision, now broken to pieces, and the warm illusion vanished as if she had never existed, and I was about to step into the unknown, cruel, bloody, real tomorrow. You don't exist, you don't exist, you don't exist. Oh. Okay, so this is an ending. Because we're seeing real people in the credits now. I still have no idea of what's going on, guys. I wouldn't say the game is really interesting. Like it makes you it makes you think. But I feel like I don't know what I should be doing still, or what's the purpose. I guess this music though. Oh, I think I didn't have the audio for the. Okay, so you guys didn't miss much from the audio of the game, but oh my god, we got the audio. Oh well. Hey, she's no longer here. She's no longer here. So what's going to happen now? I'm curious now. What are we supposed to do now? Or is she just going to come back? Well, I guess we'll have to find out.